I need you to do what you do to help me figure out what's going on with my skin. Secret, like it's not a secret, y'all, I promise. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking all about skincare. I'm going to tell you how I got from my June 2019 picture over to my present day picture. I posted this on my social medias the other day on my Facebook, and I did post it on my Instagram as well. And I was asked, how did I get that? What's the secret? And all that good stuff. And I'm going to share the secret, or it's not even a secret. Like, it's not a secret, y'all, I promise. It's very straight to the point, very simple, very, very affordable. And I'm gonna share it with you, all right? So before we do that, I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Those that are new to the channel, thank you and welcome. Those that are old and keep on riding with me, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate all of you guys. I'm trying to get this thing together, and I'm going to get it together. I'm going to keep on going until I do. But in the meantime, thank you so much for supporting Real Life with Kay. All right, so before we get into the video, also, I just want to give you guys a disclaimer. I'm not an esthetician. I'm not a dermatologist. What worked for me may not work for you. What worked for some may not work for others. I just want to put that out there, but this is definitely what I've done and what has been beneficial for me. In addition to that, just a little backstory. I have had sensitive skin all of my life, but I ran into a point in my life where I kept on getting like these bumps, and they would come up and they would be whiteheads, and they would just grow underneath the skin, like ingrown bumps. And I just couldn't, you're like, well, one go away, another would come, and then they would create dark hyperpigmentation, which is the dark spots on my face. My skin became really uneven. Like, it was super duper crazy and annoying. I went to a dermatologist. Dermatologist looked at my skin, wasn't even there for 5 minutes, and he was like, oh, you have extreme adult acne. That didn't sit well with me, so I was like, oh, okay, got it. He prescribed me all these different creams to put on myself, on my face. One that bleaches my skin, and I'm not in the business of bleaching my skin. I don't feel like I need to be any lighter than I am. So, you know, that's what you do you, but that's not for me. And the other stuff, I just didn't feel like it was working. I didn't even know what half of it was. And so I was like, I wasn't comfortable with what he gave me. So I went to my primary care provider, and I was like, hey, look, I went to this dermatologist. He prescribed me this. He didn't look at me long enough. I need you to do what you do to help me figure out what's going on with my skin. And come to find out, it was underlying issues. In May of 2019, I was diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, formerly polycystic ovarian disease. The reason why they changed it from polycystic ovarian disease is because it's not necessarily a disease, it's more symptomatic. So what one person may experience, the other person may not. Some people have really extreme cases of it, some people have mild cases, some have little to no issues. It all depends on the person. For me, I experienced the cystic acne, which is one kind of it. I also experienced the hyperpigmentation that left over from the cystic acne. I have cysts on my ovaries. I also became insulin resistant, to where my body wasn't able to break down the carbs that I was craving. So I was craving and eating more, but my body, the metabolism had slowed down to where I wasn't even to keep up and process those things fast enough, which caused weight gain. Some people get, I can't think of the name, but it's facial hair, where it be mustache or a little fuzz, a little beard, whatever. Some people get that. Some people are infertile, along with a lot of other things. Irregular cycles, which is another one that I experienced. Like, my homegirl be like, I'm gonna come whenever I feel like it, and you just better be ready and hope that you're ready. That's the type of issue I had. So went there, he sent me to my, then I went to my gyno. She prescribed me some birth control pills. Now, the birth control pills were very helpful for me for a time. They did not help my moods, because another symptom of PCOS is mood swings, because your hormones are imbalanced. I did have crazy mood swings, y'all. I'm talking about 1 minute I was depressed, 1 minute I was anxious, 1 minute I was angry, 1 minute I was like, it was crazy. So the birth control helped that at first, but then as my body got used to it, it didn't help as much, and I still kept catching myself have mood swings. But it was consistent with the regulation of my cycle. I could tell you my homegirl was gonna come. She was no surprise to me at that time. So, but that switched up, but it never helped with like my acne. Some people it helps, but other people it don't. But it didn't really help me there. So, fast forwarding, I did a little research, try to figure out what I could do to help myself out. My doctor did tell me over time, like those skin, the patches on my skin and the hyperpigmentation, all that stuff will eventually go away. And it could take some time to go away. I ain't got time. And I'm like, okay, when you happening, I need to speed this process up. So I did some research to find out what worked for me. I tried a turmeric mask, y'all. I ain't got time to be making no mask every night. That ain't for me. I tried a couple different things, y'all. That's just not, I just don't, ain't got time. So what I ended up doing was purchasing turmeric soap. This is the original. This is what I did for the last 9 months, right? I have my notes on my phone, so let me make sure I don't miss nothing. And I will tell you guys that before, if this gets too long, then I'm probably gonna cut some of this stuff out and then just, it may be some stuff missing, but I am telling you ahead of time to read the description box and read the description box. I have links to the stuff that I purchased along with their benefits and things like that as well, if you don't make this video, because I don't want this video to be too long. But so I started with the turmeric soap. Turmeric soap is really great for improving acne scars. I originally purchased it from Marshall's when I tried it, and I bought it for like $3.99, and then I liked it and I went on to purchase it from Amazon. I use that at night and I use it in the morning at first, and then after I use that, I will also use some aloe vera gel, which is good for moisturizing your skin and things like that. And we'll get more into aloe vera gel because I still use it now. And then I eventually added on coconut soap, which is great for hydrating your skin. I got that at Marshall's for $3.99. Now those things I couldn't continue, like, you know, Marshall's is kind of like hit and miss along with TJ Maxx and those stores. So I eventually found it on Amazon and I purchased it from Amazon. So I have those links down in the description box. Turmeric in the morning, aloe vera gel, and then followed by some rose water. Rose water is an anti-inflammatory. It's really good for hydrating your skin as well, and it helps to fight off acne. Along with that, and then in the morning time, I would use the coconut soap, or either way, depending on how I was feeling, where the soap was, or if it was in the shower, or if it was on the sink, whatever day. That's what I did first. I did that for like 9 months, y'all. Like 9 months, literally. And it was good, and I wanted to make sure that I was good and I was consistent with that before I started adding other things, because again, my skin is sensitive and I was kind of nervous about adding different stuff, but I felt like my skin needed more. On with those products, I did have to switch up my diet. My diet is not perfect by any means. I'm not supposed to eat dairy, but I killed some ice cream. I just had some ice cream before I started recording this video. I do drink water. You should drink a lot of water. That keeps you hydrated. And you know, it's good for your hair, it's good for your skin. Water, water, water. My goal is to drink at least 80 ounces of water a day, so I'm constantly filling this up. And it's easier for me to drink water out of a straw. So water, if you have your vitamins, take your vitamins. I do have hair, skin, and nail vitamins. I have all day. One a day. I have one a day vitamin, and it's another vitamin that I take. So I make sure that I take my vitamins when I can remember. Again, I'm not consistent at that either, but I do try to take them as often as I can. I do take some different types of herbs. Sea moss being one herb that just kind of restore the nutrients within your body. I have some burdock root that's mixed in with sea moss along with some bladderwrack. Look that stuff up, it's really good for you. And then there's some other herbs I'm gonna put down in the description box. Okay, so the reason why I switched is because I needed to find a method that was gonna keep my skin hydrated. I needed to do more to try to get rid of these dark spots and keep these dark spots away, and to keep this acne away. Along with my diet, I feel like there's other products that I could be using to help that. And again, like I said, I'm a product junkie, and I became comfortable enough to be able to go try other products. So I began to venture out, which brings me to my skincare regimen now. Now I kind of graduated from the two bar soaps. Like again, y'all, the turmeric soap and the coconut soap worked perfectly fine for me. I did start seeing results. So those soaps did work perfectly fine for me. I promise it did. But I needed to add more because I wasn't feeling like I was keeping my skin hydrated, and I didn't feel like I was actually protecting my skin, and that became very important to me. So I had to go like the extra mile. And as we go through this video, I'm going to show you guys and tell you guys what each one of these products do, how they benefit you, and where you can purchase them at. If you have any questions, and we can just get straight to the video. Alright, so the first thing I do is take my cotton swab or a cotton pad, and I go ahead and I saturate it with the micellar water. It's a cleansing water with the rose in it. It is good for removing any dirt or debris and oils or makeup throughout the day. You do not have to rinse this off. I go ahead and I put this all over my skin because my goal is to get all day off of me, and as you see, there is some dirt on this. And I flip it over and I use the other side because the other side is clean and we're not wasteful around here. And I just go ahead and go into my skin really good. I freeze the frame because there's a pimple showing up on my chin, as you see right there, that we're going to treat later on in this video. So we'll go ahead and continue to wipe your face down. So the cleanser I'm using is Cetaphil, and it is good for normal to oily skin. I was debating if I wanted to use Dr. Bronner's because Dr. Bronner's soap is an all-purpose soap and it's really good. It's a multi-purpose soap. You can use it to wash your hair, clothes, clean, and on your face. I do use this on my face sometimes, and it is the peppermint kind. But in this case, I'm going with the Cetaphil, and I'm just going to rub that all into my face really good. And then I'm going to add a little water to add a little suds to it so we can go ahead and get that skin as clean as possible. After we're done, then I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off. Watch the direction that I'm actually rinsing my face off. So as I'm rinsing my face off, I'm rinsing it in an upward motion. And the reason that I'm doing that is so that I can avoid or prevent premature wrinkles in my skin sagging. And then I'm going to go ahead and pat dry my face. Your skin is sensitive, it's particularly around the eyes, so you want to make sure that you're pat drying your face with a paper towel or a towel, whatever your purpose is. Then I'm going to go in with Dr. Dickinson's Witch Hazel. Witch Hazel is a good skin toner. I don't have an actual skin toner, so I do use Witch Hazel. And it's also good to use this to help you remove extra dirt from your skin, and it does not cause over drying. Going in with my aloe vera gel. This is great for moisturizing your skin. It does contain enzymes and a lot of different antioxidants along with vitamins A and C. So I go ahead and put this all over my face. Again, this is one of the things that is a part of my morning and my evening routine. And I go in and I moisturize under my eyes. I give myself a little massage to make sure I work that product in really good. And plus it feels good when I do my eyes like that. Alright, so now we're going to take care of those couple of pimples that I saw trying to come up. I use Crest toothpaste. I know it's a little ghetto and it's a little old school, but trust me, it works. So I go ahead and I rub it in really good into my skin, and I want to make sure that it's rubbed, and you can start feeling it as you rub it in. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take my Carmex and I'm going to put it all over my lips. And y'all know I had to add something in here about the hair. When you tie your hair down, it does not have to be super tight around your edges. You just want it on there to be insecure. So it's the next morning, y'all, and literally, this is literally me the next morning. I'm up, getting ready for work, and look at the pimple. It's still there, but it's not as big as it was, and I kind of stopped it from coming through. Alright, so the next product that I'm going to go ahead and use, this is going to be a little different from my evening routine. I have a little sponge and I'm dampening my face, and I'm going to use the Urban Skin RX Even Tone Cleansing Bar. This is a 3-in-1 cleansing bar that I use on my face every morning. And basically what I do is you rub it inside this little jar that it's in, and that's what it looks like. I didn't think it's supposed to look like that at first, but it does. And I rub this all over my face. And I want to make sure that I'm covering my entire face with this, and it's kind of like a scrub, and you can also use it as a mask. So what I end up doing is leaving it on while I brush my teeth, and then I rinse it off once I'm done brushing my teeth, obviously. There we go, rinsing off in the upward motion again. We're going to make sure that we're consistent with the way that we're treating our skin. And there I go with the towel. I'm going to towel dry my face. I'm just going to pat dry it and be careful around the eyes, the sensitive areas of your face. And the pimple has minimized just a little bit, but we're going to have to do another treatment tonight. Alright, so after that, I'm going to go ahead and saturate another pad with the Dickinson's Witch Hazel. Guys, pause right here. We have to make sure that we are using sunscreen on our face. You may not see the benefits of it now, but trust me, you will appreciate it in the long run. So this is a sunscreen by Pacifica that I'm using. I do want to find me another one. I'm not just a big fan of this one because it's hard to blend and it's like a little chalky, but I do find a way to blend it in. And I put that all over my face, and then I follow up with the aloe vera gel, which helps me to go ahead and blend it into my face as well. And I just continue to rub that all over. And that sunscreen is a SPF 30, I believe. And then I go in with my Cetaphil moisturizing lotion. This lotion can be used for the body as well. It is a light lotion and it is for normal to oily skin. And I just go ahead and moisturize that, blend that all into my face. Work that really good into my face while, you know, kind of massaging around a little bit as well. And then there it goes. I add my Carmex because the Carmex is very important for your lips because your lips and skin, and you do protect it with the SPF 30. I believe that's what's in the Carmex. And there we go. All done, and we are ready to conquer the day. This is a shot of me after I finished that entire routine. Like I told you guys, I still have a little work to do. I'm not completely satisfied with my face, but I think the rest of them I'm probably going to do like a chemical peel or something, but I have not completely decided. But this is the result. Alright, y'all, so now that you guys seen my day and night routine, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Another thing that I wanted to add is to make sure that you're consistent with your routine. Whatever routine that is, make sure that you are consistent with it and be patient with it. I know it takes a lot of time. That's a whole year that I had to get this thing going, and it did require my patience and my consistency, but I was definitely on top of it morning and night. Also, another thing, a tip that was given to me that I didn't even think of was make sure you're washing your pillowcases and your sheets weekly. Make sure you're keeping those things clean because we bring in a lot of stuff off of our skin, a lot of oils from our hair onto our pillows and things like that, and that transfers to our skin. So we got to make sure that we're keeping that stuff clean. Other than that, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any comments, please put them down below in the comment section. Feel free to share this video. Again, I told you this is not a secret. It's nothing crazy that I did. I just created a routine, stayed consistent with their routine, and then I got the results. I still have a ways to go. I'm not completely satisfied, but I am satisfied with the progress. Like my before and now, I'm satisfied with that. I have not had any type of chemicals, like chemical pills or anything like that. That may be my next move, but I have not decided yet. But definitely whatever you do, make sure you stay consistent with it. Make sure you find a routine that works for you. Make sure you research the products and what they do for you. Make sure you get products that are catering to your skin, whether you're oily skin, your normal skin, your combination skin. Definitely make sure you do those things. Other than that, until the next video, guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace and blessings.